never seen a bitch in the fountain blue when you saw me. She was at the.
At isipunan na katagkalan at ipasabot ko yung tao. Diyan. Ikandat ATM. Pa yung gano'n. Naka-interest card pa. Naka-interest yung yung perang papayaran nila, gano'n. Yung item. So, may ilan dapat lang matatapos yung basket?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Hawks in Atlanta. Well, for Atlanta, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. Coming down the stretch, a number of teams.
Yung gasolina nun.
The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. For the 76ers right now, they're focused on kicking off to a good start on the road trip here. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top caliber team.
And offensively as well as defensively, guys, they've been the better team in their first two meetings. I'm sure they know that a sweep of the season series is a real possibility.
I'm sure it's in the back of their minds here. They have owned this team so far, and they want to show that again.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Jimmy Butler is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Christopher in at the 3 slot.
And you think back to the preseason predictions, everyone knew this team was dangerous, and now it looks like AI has put them over the top.
You know, Greg, it's rare to see a player like AI come in and make a good team that much better, but that's been the case so far. I would not be surprised to see AI and the rest of this team playing in the finals. Smitty, you played here in Atlanta for so many years. What are some of your favorite spots or things to do in Atlanta?
Well, I love to eat, and two of my favorite places are Busy Bee Cafe, just love that, and Umi. Then what I love to do is try to get a little exercise. I love to walk Chastain Park. The fans here, the city of Atlanta, I just love it so much we've made it home.
Yep, that one goes. Lee's got his first points in this one. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Getting good production from the reserves on a daily basis is a key ingredient to any team's success.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
He throw good, AI. Here's Young. He's coming off a 40-point game against Utah. He dishes it to Lee. Passes to Prince. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Christopher, the pass to Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Young dishes to Prince. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. The shot. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Kept alive. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Inside, Prince. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, you look at the coaching resume of Lloyd Pierce. Was an assistant for a lot of teams in his time. Stops at Memphis and Philadelphia most notably. Finally gets a chance to be the head coach here in Atlanta.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Smart play by Prince. Attacked the interior of this defense. Forced them to close off the lane.
And with Coach Pierce, the most recent stop was in Philadelphia.
Pierce was a big part of the Sixers' turnaround, was tasked with the defensive duties, and had a very successful track record with that. Was empowered by Brett Brown to design the defense, and that has become his calling card as a coach.
Here's Simmons. After Taurean Prince's bucket, back to Simmons. At the elbow, it's AI. Here's Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Smitty, if you had to boil it down to a single play in your career, what was your biggest moment?
Kevin, I'm glad you asked that question. I can also get it out there to everybody in the basketball universe. Game 7, Western Conference Final. Shaq fouled me, and they did not call the foul. Shaq fouled me, Kevin. That play still haunts me. I'm still mad.
Really? After all these years?
Yes, and he still lets me know that he didn't foul me, but we got to run the tape. He fouled me.
Right. Here's Anderson. Here's Poitras. The Hawks again can't hit.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Christopher, that's good.
See a heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Anderson kicks to Deadman. And there's the pass to Young. Anderson outside. Shoots over Reddick. And that one hits back iron. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Christopher. Back to Chandler. AI in the post. Defended by Carter. Snatched up. Another shot. Chandler, no good.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
Lets it go from 11. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Count it. And that's now 7 points for AI. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Young with 1 on the clock and finished off by Anderson.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Both teams deciding to change it up. Philadelphia leading by 5, and it's Prince outside at the 3 with Collins down at the power forward. Young is out there with Lee, and it's Len in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And when you watch Collins play, Greg, you just can't help but notice how athletic he is going to the rim.
Man, his hang time and ability to throw it down make him an ideal finisher inside. Very efficient because he's not only a strong finisher, but also enjoys attacking the rim. And does a great job, I think, of picking up misses, just being a pest for the defense.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He scored 23 points, and he made them pay for the fouls, getting a lot of free throw attempts. His big display illustrated exactly the kind of success this team has enjoyed this season. And Kevin will be looking for more of the same from them tonight.
Hey, David, thank you. He was such an important part of everything they did in that game.
Yeah, maybe his line in the box score didn't jump off the page, but he was outstanding for them.
You're right. His stats don't tell the whole story. He was all over the floor. It was a great two-way performance in every way.
Prince against Butler. Pass to Collins. Softly drifts in the floater. And it's now only a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Christopher. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him. Poitras, he's checked in for Alex Len. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics. Shots good by Butler.
I love this about his game. Jimmy Butler recognizing the situation, playing foul line down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
He works his tail off, and the long arms of Jimmy Butler contested that shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from AI.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
And so in the game for the 76ers, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Jimmy Butler is out there with Fultz, and it's Christopher in at the 3. Young finds Len to the paint. Here's Prince. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The strength of Prince. We talk about it. Powers through contact, finishes. That's a big-time play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 5. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And it's blocked by Simmons.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. It just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
Got a piece of it.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Teams in both conferences battling to get to the NBA Finals. Steve, what do you like to see in a championship series?
Kevin, I would love to see teams that are kind of evenly matched a lot of times, both in style of play and then also to have the stars within the stars. And what I do hate, though, is a team that is at a disadvantage because of an injury. That's the one thing I hate, because you always have the debate, if this player wasn't hurt, what would be the outcome?
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young, solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Christopher, that's good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Hawks trail by 9. Spellman, he's guarded by Chandler. Down low. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Reddick passes to Christopher. Shamet defended by Young. Count that one.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Carter. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by AI. Chandler's got his first basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Young kicks to Anderson. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Young.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
To the inside. AI in the post. Carter on him. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Back to Young. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Christopher the pass to Chandler. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Boythras, he's checked in. And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know. Greg goes about 6'8", 240, and he can D up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line.
And it's Prince outside at the 3 with Collins down at the power forward. Lee out there with Carter, and it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. NBA wants to keep things competitive, and one way to do that was to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom 3 teams all have the same odds for the top 3 spots now. And it'll be much more even to distribute the odds for the back half of the lottery.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Kicks it to Prince. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Butler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
And it's Prince penetrating. AI outside, right side Simmons. The shot from the low post is good.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Young dishes to Prince. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Prince. Offensive rebound. Len, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Embiid.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. .158 left in the fourth quarter. AI kicks to Simmons to the inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Young pass to Prince. Now here's Len. He's guarded by AI. Ball's knocked loose. Embiid with the steal. Here's Fultz. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 18. 1:31 left in the fourth. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to...
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yes, good game, fellas. Good game. We did it. Yes, sir. Big time shot. Big time shot. That's it right there.
Importante. Ayon sa boxer, bago na ito sa